Alright, Shalom. Shalom is real. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, double honor to the elders and apostles, very also, and shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawa Cup coming at you with no lesson, a quick lesson actually. I just wanted to get this out here because clearly it's only these types of videos that get views. Alright, and I just want to make it abundantly clear, alright, that when I make these videos, when I make these lessons, it is not for everyone. It's not for the whole world. I'm not here trying to change the world. I'm not here trying to save the world. I'm not here for all these people, alright? I really want to make that known, alright? So let me get this one precept quickly while 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 12. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within, but them that are without Yahweh judgeth. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. Okay, so the lesson that I want to do right now is in response to this whole, I don't know, trend, if you want to call it, of me constantly getting, and Saki, that's the thing that surprises me. Like, you would think that with all this whole atheists didn't want to believe in God, or atheists don't believe in God, but yet I get atheists. I surprisingly get so many atheist comments and stuff like that. Okay, it's like, I'm not saying, and apparently I'm not saying this to say like, oh, if you're an atheist, you're not allowed to watch my video. I guess, and even if I did say that, I'm not stopping you. I can't stop you. I literally cannot stop you from watching my video. Okay, so maybe there will be an atheist that might change their tune and whatnot. Slakia, I just need to give me 1 second. Let me turn this on. Shit. Okay, Slakia. Basically, as saying, if you're an atheist, you're allowed to watch. You're allowed to, partake and see, what's going on. Of course, I can't stop you, and I shouldn't. It's not my obligation to kind of stop you in that sense. All right, but it does kind of make me question something. If you're an atheist, you have such a strong hate for the concept of a God, but yet you are coming over here trying to convince someone else. It's like, what is your purpose? Like, what are you actually trying to do? Are you trying to convince me to stop being a believer, or are you trying to convince yourself by trying to, like, there's a thing, because there is some room for asking questions. Okay, that's fine. You can definitely ask questions, but there comes a point where it's like, why are you coming over here trying to convince me? Like, it's like you're making a statement rather than asking a question. Psalm chapter 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. All right. So even in the scriptures even say, that no one that claims to be an atheist, right? No one that claims to be a non-believer in the Lord Yahweh, okay, none of them are good. All right, and ultimately that is true. And if you there is a what's the word? A process, I guess, that a logical process in coming to that conclusion. And let me actually show that. What was the precept again? It was I want to get Psalm 73, so I want to get this first. What was the first one? Ecclesiastes. Sentence. Okay, yeah. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, I think. Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. Okay, so yeah, this is the first thing. And the next, I want to get this, Psalms 73 verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So there's gonna come a time when people are gonna think, okay, well, because I'm not suffering any consequences, I'm not having anything bad happen to me for the stuff that I'm doing, for the wickedness I'm partaking in. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep on doing it. All right, I'm gonna keep on being a demon. I'm gonna keep on being evil. All right, and as a result of that, that's what makes people think that might makes right, because there's no one that's putting them in their place and making them see. So that's why you need an authoritative figure, which is in the form of YAHAWAH, or as the world says, a god, or a higher ranking entity. Okay, because there is like it's the same way like we discipline our children, or even or to take it to a step further, is the same way that we bring order to the world, where you have a bunch of animals that aren't going around just killing random people. Okay, they might be killing in the wild. We give them their own designated area to kill and to hunt and to do all that stuff. But for us, for our people, we have order. Okay, and it's because we have more of the morality. And to take it a step further, that's where YAHAWASHI is at the top even then. Okay, because if the Lord wasn't in the thing, then people would, it's like people would just still be doing the exact same wicked things. And the thing is that degeneracy is still getting worse. People might reject that things are good. People might reject that, but in actuality, you just cannot. You're just living in a fantasy land if you think that this is the best time to live in. Like, things are only getting worse. All right, and that's basically the thing, because it just feels so dishonest for me to have to deal with all these people that are coming in only to talk in such a dishonest way, and in a childish way at that as well. It's like, are you actually doing research? Or are you actually trying to verify, what is this person saying, so that I am fully set on my decision in becoming an atheist or staying atheist? Or maybe let me see if someone can convince me otherwise. So I'm gonna go check this out. All right. But it's always been the opposite, where people, they don't ever want to hear sincerity, and they always have this insincere insincere perspective, and this insincere way of just treating people like garbage. All right, so that's why me personally, I don't like engaging in those conversations, and I tend to avoid them. Okay, unless if someone is sincere and they ask a proper question, then most of the times, and they come respectfully, then I will try to answer the question if I deem that it's a sincere question. But if it's not, then oftentimes I'm just going to ignore it. And if you see my some of the comments that I do get from the few videos that actually get comments, then you will see that I have a bunch of comments that are just unanswered, are just ignored. All right, but yeah, that's basically it. That's all I wanted to get into. So I pray this doesn't edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawadah, Yahawashi, Yahawadah, double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, Yahawadah, and Shalom.